morning students. In this video we are going to discuss about coordinate geometry. It is a new chapter. In this coordinate geometry, firstly we will discuss about ordered pair. So what is ordered pair? When we take two objects separated by comma in the small bracket, then it is called ordered pair. Two objects taken together in a specific order. We write both objects separated by comma in the small bracket. So definition is two objects taken together in a specific order. In a specific order is called an ordered pair. Example, suppose two objects are A and B. We will write two objects A and B in small brackets separated by comma. So in this way we represent the ordered pair. This is called first component of the ordered pair. And B, it is second component of the ordered pair. If we interchange B and A, we will get the new ordered pair BA. So both are not equal. AB and BA both are not equal. It will be the new ordered pair. When AB and BA will be equal, if A and B both are equal, then we can write AB is equal to BA. Two ordered pair AB and CD may be equal if their corresponding components are equal. So when two ordered pairs will be equal if their corresponding components are equal. AB and CD, it will be equal. So we can write it. AB is equal to CD means A is equal to C and B is equal to D. So if two ordered pairs are equal, it means first components are equal and second components are equal. So if corresponding components are equal, we can say that both the ordered pairs are equal. So what is ordered pair? Two objects taken together in a specific order. And how we can represent it? We can represent it both the objects separated by comma in the small bracket. Next topic is coordinate system. So let us see next point, coordinate system. Topic, coordinate system. To understand coordinate system, we take two number lines. First number line is horizontal number line x o x dash. Next number line is vertical number line y o y dash. We take two number lines such that both are perpendicular to each other and they intersect at 0. They intersect at 0. From the right of 0, we have to take positive numbers. Left of the 0, we have to take negative number. Above the 0, positive number. Downside the 0, we have to take negative numbers. So we have taken two number lines, horizontal number line and vertical number line, both intersect at 0. This point is called origin. This point is called origin. And the horizontal number line x o x dash, it is called x axis. X o x dash, it is called x-axis. Vertical number line y-o-y dash, it is called y-axis, and where these two number lines intersect, it is represented by the letter O. It is called origin. So we have taken horizontal and vertical number lines in a plane which intersect at a point which is called origin. So this configuration is called coordinate system or Cartesian coordinate system. Simply coordinate system, or we can say it Cartesian coordinate system. X-axis and y-axis taken together, x-axis and y-axis taken together is called coordinate axis. Next point, coordinate of a point. Coordinate of a point. What is the meaning of coordinate of a point in the Cartesian plane? This plane in which x-axis, y-axis are drawn, it is called Cartesian plane. So what is the Cartesian coordinate in this plane? So coordinate of a point tells the exact location, exact position of any point in this plane. So we can write it, coordinate of a point tells the exact position of the point with respect to coordinate axis. Coordinate of any point tells the exact position of the point with reference to the coordinate axis. Suppose we are taking one point P here. So how we can know its exact position in this Cartesian plane? We draw the perpendicular from P on x-axis. Suppose it is M. And from P, draw perpendicular on y-axis. Suppose it is N. Pn and OM both will be equal. Suppose the distance PM be y and the distance Pn be x. So this distance is also x. So from the point P, draw perpendicular on x-axis and y-axis. Let us suppose Pn distance be x and PM distance be y. Then coordinate of point P is written as an ordered pair xy. Then coordinate of this point P is written as x comma y, where x is the distance from y-axis and y is the distance from x-axis. We will write the coordinate in the form of ordered pair. So what does the coordinate of a point tells? Coordinate of any point tells its distance from x-axis and y-axis. The first component x tells the distance from y-axis and second component y tells the distance from x-axis. So we can write it coordinate of a point tells its distance from x-axis and y-axis. If distance from y-axis bx, if distance from y-axis bx and distance from x-axis by, then coordinate of the point P can be written as x comma y. Coordinate of a point P tells its distance from x-axis and y-axis. If distance from y-axis be x and distance from x-axis be y, then Cartesian coordinate of the point P can be written in the form of ordered pair x comma y. So point P coordinate is x y. What is the first component x? First component tells the distance from y-axis and second component tells the distance from x-axis. So first component is x, second component is y. First component is called abscissa or x coordinate. First component x is called abscissa or x coordinate. Second component y is called ordinate or y coordinate. So first component x coordinate, second component y coordinate or ordinate. What tells the first component and second component? First component x tells the distance means perpendicular distance of point P from y axis. First component x tells the distance from y axis and second component tells the distance of point P from x-axis. So first component is abscissa, it tells the distance from y-axis. Second is ordinate, it tells the distance from x-axis. And x, y taken together in a small bracket, it is called coordinate of the point P. Coordinate or Cartesian coordinate of this point. Now we will see that x-axis and y-axis, these two axes divides whole the plane into four parts: first, second, third and fourth. These parts are called quadrant. So that is first quadrant and this one second quadrant, it is third quadrant and this is fourth quadrant. X-axis and y-axis divides whole the plane into four parts. Each part is called quadrant: first quadrant, second, third and fourth. Now we will see what is the sign in the first quadrant. What is the sign of the coordinate in the first quadrant? If any point P lies in the first quadrant, so for that x and y both will be positive. So both the coordinate x coordinate and y coordinate will be positive. So if both the coordinate is positive, it means it will lie in first quadrant. In the second quadrant, we move left side of the origin. So x will be negative and y will be positive. So minus plus. First component will be with minus sign, second component with plus sign. In the third quadrant, x is negative, y is also negative. So both are negative. In the fourth quadrant, x is positive but y is negative. So first component sign is positive, second component sign is negative. So with the help of sign of the coordinate, we can tell in which quadrant the particular point lies. So it is the sign convention of the coordinate in the Cartesian plane. Next we will see how we will plot the points in the Cartesian plane. So how to plot the points in Cartesian plane? This is the Cartesian plane in which x-axis and y-axis are drawn. Suppose if any point lies on x-axis, suppose any point P lies on x-axis and distance from O to P it is x, then coordinate of P will be x, 0. If any point lie on x-axis, its second component y coordinate will be 0. If P lies in this side, then x will be negative, minus x, 0. Any point lie on y-axis, suppose Q, then its first component will be 0. We can write the coordinate like this. So if any point lies on x-axis, then its y coordinate means second component will be 0. And what will be the first component? First component means distance of that point from the origin. That is the first component. So any point on x-axis can be taken as x, 0. And any point on y-axis can be taken as 0, y. So if any point lies on y-axis, its first component is 0 and second component is what? Distance of this point Q from origin. So if distance from the origin is y, we can write 0, y. So first component 0, it means it will lie on y-axis. Second component 0, it means it will lie on x-axis. And what is the coordinate of O, that is origin? Coordinate of origin is 0, 0. Here x coordinate and y coordinate both 0. Third point, coordinate of origin. It is 0, 0. Both the coordinate 0 because both coincides here, x-axis and y-axis. Here x is 0 and y both are 0 here. Now with the help of example, we will see how we can plot the given points in the Cartesian plane. So take some example 2, 3. Next -2, -1. Third 3, 0, 0, 2, like this. We have taken 2, 3, -2, -1, 3, 0, 0, 2. We have to plot these points in the Cartesian plane. So you have to plot these points on the graph sheet. Firstly, we will take x-axis. We will draw x-axis and y-axis, horizontal number line and vertical number line. At equal distances, we will mark 1, 2, 3, 4. Left side -1, -2, -3. Upside we have to take positive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this. Downside -1, -2 like this. First point 2, 3. Sign of both the component is positive. It means it will lie in the first quadrant. See the sign of the coordinate, both are positive. It means it will lie in the first quadrant. What is the first component? 2. X coordinate is 2. So on x axis we will move 2 unit distance here. Y coordinate is 3. At y axis we have to move 3 unit. So from 2 we will draw a line parallel to y axis like this. And from 3 we will draw a line parallel to x axis. Both lines meets here. This point is 2, 3. First component is 2, x coordinate is 2, so move 2 unit on x axis. Y coordinate is 3, so move 3 unit on y axis. From 2 we will draw a line parallel to y axis. From 3 parallel to x axis. Both lines meet at this point. This point will represent 2, 3. Second, -2, -1. Both are negative. It means it will lie in third quadrant. So x is -2, first component. So move -2 unit here. Y component -1. -1 is this one. So from -2 we will draw a line parallel to y, and from -1 parallel to x axis. This point will be -2, -1. Third, 3, 0. See here, the second component is 0. Second component 0 means it will lie on x axis. And what is 3? 3 is the x coordinate. So move 3 unit. 1, 2, 3. This point will be 3, 0. 0, 2. Here first component is 0. It means it will lie on y axis. 0 and second component is 2. So distance on y axis we have to take 2 unit. 1, 2. So this point will be 0, 2. So in this way we can plot the points in a Cartesian plane. So you have to purchase the graph book. On the graph sheet you have to plot the given points. Now we will see some questions from the exercise. See this question number 1, second part, exercise first A. This figure is given PQRS. It is x-axis, this is y-axis. In this plane, one figure PQRS is given. It is a quadrilateral. We have to write the coordinate of the vertices of this quadrilateral. Means what are the coordinate of P, Q, R and S. So how we can know the coordinate of P, Q, R and S. So see point P is here. We will draw the perpendicular from P. It meets at -1. It means its x coordinate is -1. Draw the perpendicular from P on y axis. It again meets at 1. So y coordinate is also 1. So what will be the coordinate of P? -1, 1. So we can write -1. So from P, draw perpendicular on x axis and y axis. So if we draw perpendicular from P on x axis, it meets the x axis at -1. So x coordinate is -1. From P, draw perpendicular on y axis, it meets at 1. So second component is 1. Similarly, Q, draw perpendicular from Q on x axis. So yes, it meets at 3. So first component is 3. From Q, draw perpendicular at y axis. It meets at 2. So second component is 2. So coordinate is 3, 2. R. From R, we will draw the perpendicular at x axis. So it meets at 4. So first component is 4. From R, we will draw the perpendicular on y axis. It meets at -3. 4, -3. Similarly, coordinate of S, we will draw perpendicular. So it meets at -3. From S, draw perpendicular on y axis. It meets at -2. So -3, -2. So from the point, we will draw perpendicular on both the axes and we can get the coordinate. when we draw the perpendicular, it meets x-axis at some point. That point will be the first component. And draw the perpendicular to y-axis, it will meet the y-axis at some point. Read it, it will be the second component. In this way, we can find the coordinate. So it was question number first, second part. Now we will see next question. See second question, question number 2a part. In the figure, in this given figure, triangle ABC is an equilateral triangle. ABC is an equilateral triangle and point the vertex A lie on y-axis. Its coordinate is given 0, root 3. We have to find the coordinate of other vertices B and C. We know that in equilateral triangle, all the three sides are equal. So we can suppose, let AB, BC, CA is equal to 2A. We suppose that all the three sides are equal to 2A. So BC will be also equal to 2A. In equilateral triangle, AO is perpendicular to the base BC. In equilateral triangle ABC, AO is perpendicular to the base BC, so it will bisect the base BC. So this part will be A and OB will be also A. So what will be coordinate of C? This distance is A and point C lie on x-axis. So its second component will be 0. So we can write A, 0. C lies on x-axis, so its second component y coordinate will be 0. And this distance is A, so we can write the coordinate A, 0. Left side, OB is minus A and second component will be 0. It also lies on x-axis. So it is plus A, this is minus A. Now we have to find the value of A to find the coordinate. Point A coordinate is 0, root 3. So what is AO? AO is root 3. So it is a right angle triangle AOC. We can use Pythagoras theorem. In a right triangle AOC by Pythagoras theorem. So by Pythagoras theorem, square of the hypotenuse AC square is equal to AO square plus OC square. AC is 2A, so 2A whole square. AO is root 3 square, and OC is A square. 2A square is 4A square. Root 3 square is 3 plus A square, transpose it. 4A square minus A square is equal to 3. 4A square minus A square, 3A square is equal to 3. So what will be A square? 3 by 3. 1. A square is equal to 1. What will be A? Plus minus 1. So A is equal to plus 1, we will take for the coordinate C, and A is equal to minus 1, we will take for B. So we can write the coordinate of point B is what? Minus 1, 0. And coordinate of C is A, 0 means 1, 0. So therefore coordinate of B, only take, I have taken here A and minus A, so A is equal to 1, we can take only. Coordinate of B will be minus 1, 0, and coordinate of C, A, 0 means 1, 0. So these are the coordinate of the other vertices B and C. It is question number 2. I will take one more question, that is the last question. Number 3. Indicate the quadrant in which the following points lie. We have to tell the name of the quadrant in which these points lie. So how we can tell it? So to know it, we will check the sign of both the component. If sign of both the component is positive, it will lie in first. If sign of first is negative, second positive, it will lie in second. If both sign negative, it will lie in third. So see the first one. Sign of both the component is negative. It means it will lie in third quadrant. So lie third quadrant. See this one. First component is positive and second is negative. So it will lie in fourth quadrant. See third one, both components are positive. Both components are positive means first quadrant. Next, first is negative and second is positive. So it will lie in second quadrant. And last one, first one positive, second negative like B. Again it will lie in fourth quadrant. So I have told 3 questions from the first exercise. You have to do from question number 1 to 6. If any doubt you can ask. The remaining thing we will tell in the next video. Okay, thank you class.